One gets agitated, anxious, and sometimes frightened. These things happen. They are the accidents of life. It was clear and sunny the other day, but now it is raining, cloudy and cold. This change is the inevitable process of living. Anxiety and fear suddenly come upon one. There are causes for it, hidden or obvious, and one can, with a little awareness, find those causes. But what is important is to be aware of these incidents or accidents and not give them time to take root, permanently or temporarily. One gives root to these reactions when the mind compares, justifies, condemns, or accepts. One has to be on one's toes all the time, inwardly, without any tension. Tension arises when you want a result, and what arises again creates tension, which has to be broken. Let life flow. It is so fatally easy to get used to anything, to discomfort, to frustration, to continued satisfaction. One can adjust oneself to circumstances, to lunacy or asceticism. The mind likes to function in grooves and habits, and this activity is called living. When one sees this, one breaks away from it and tries to live a life which has no meaning, no moorings, no interests. Interests, if one is not very alert, bring us back to a pattern of life. In all this, you see that will, the directive, is functioning. The will to be, to achieve, to become, and so on. Will is the very center of the chooser, and as long as will exists, the mind can only function in habits, either self-created or imposed. Freedom from will is the real problem. One can play various tricks upon oneself to be free from will, the center of the me, the chooser, but it will go on under a different name, a different cloak. When one sees the real significance of habit, of getting used to things, choosing, naming, pursuing an interest and so on, when there is an awareness of all this, then the real miracle takes place, the cessation of will. A quiet mind, but very alert, watchful, is a blessing. It is like the earth, rich with immense possibilities. When there is such a mind, not comparing, not condemning, then only is it possible for immeasurable richness to be. Don't let the smoke of pettiness smother you, and let the fire go out. You have to keep going, tearing away, destroying, never taking root. Don't let any problem take root. Finish with it immediately and wake up every morning fresh, young and innocent.
اسمع بالك عندك الله يرحم الوالدين، عندك رجليك الشريفه، عندك رجليك بالك اسمع بالك.
وعلي طاجي زيد يلا
قوينه
باينه قوينه.
Be wise and definite about your health. Don't let emotion and sentiment interfere with your health or belittle your action. There are too many influences and pressures that constantly shape the mind and heart. Be aware of them, cut through them, and don't be a slave to them. To be a slave is to be mediocre. Be awake, a flame. Face fear, invite it, don't let it come upon you suddenly, unexpectedly, but face it constantly, pursue it diligently and intentionally. Deeply, inwardly, there may be a slow withering away. Of this you may be unconscious or, being conscious, negligent. The wave of deterioration is always on top of us. To be ahead of it and meet it without reaction and be out of it requires great energy. This energy comes only when there is no conflict whatsoever, conscious or unconscious. Be very awake. Don't let problems take root. Go through them rapidly. Don't let them leave a mark. Finish with them as they arise. You can't help having problems, but finish with them immediately. There has been a distinct change in you, deeper inward vitality, strength, and clarity. Keep it, let it function, give it an opportunity to flow extensively. Whatever happens, don't be smothered by circumstances, by the family, by your own physical condition. Eat properly, exercise, and don't become slack. Having come to a certain state, keep going, don't stay there. Either you go forward or you retrogress. You can't be static. You have ridden on the inward wave for so many years, withdrawn, but now from that inward movement you must go out, meet more people, expand. I have done a great deal of meditation, and that's been good. I hope you are doing it too. Begin by being aware of every thought, feeling all day. The nerves and the brain then become quiet, still. This cannot be done through control. Then really begins meditation. Whatever happens, don't let the body shape the nature of the mind. Be aware of the body, eat right, be by yourself during the day for some hours. Don't slip back and don't be a slave to circumstances. Be tremendous. Be aware.
أشهد أن لا